Yeah, my mama taught me how to go through the back door. Go through the back door.
What's up, y'all? Y'all already know what time it is. We're back with another story time. Of course, it's story time Friday. So you already know the vibes. Go ahead and sit back, relax, grab your snacks, and tune in for this tea.
I don't give a fuck by none of that shit. By none of that shit. I don't give a fuck by none of that shit.
All right, y'all already know what time it is. Before we get into the video, we got to do the small business promo shout outs. So the first promo shout out goes to Amirahs Baby Boutique. And the first item is this little Melody Princess coloring book. How cute is that? If you have daughters of color, this is for you. I love this so much. My baby is gonna be so excited for this. Look at this. Like, what? How cute is this? Then she includes this cute little picture of her daughter, the author. I know that's right, her baby is a baby and got a little book out. I know that's right. She put in a little thank you sticker. My sis didn't only send 1 pack of crayons. She sent 2, okay? Hello, so my girl can have skin tone shades. Go on and order this book. Y'all know Christmas is around the corner. This is a perfect gift. So this order is more so for my baby, because she sent over this little cute outfit for my girl. The color scheme is giving me like spring, you know? I love when y'all send my baby stuff. Like, it really makes me really happy. And this is the second little outfit with the little bell bottoms. Okay, because my baby actually got a pair of pants like this, but they Halloween pants, but they are so cute. She's gonna love this. And a little cute top. So the next small business shout out goes to Bundle Opulence. Okay, so she sent it in handwritten. Y'all know we love them here. She said, hey T, I would have written it handwritten, but sometimes I don't like my handwriting. Girl, same. Y'all, I do not care how y'all write, okay? I mean, actually, if you don't like your handwriting, do whatever you want to do, because if I can't read it, it won't get read. She said, I love watching your story times, and now your channel is even better with the membership videos. Y'all, if you haven't joined the membership, y'all missing out. You're missing out. She said, your daughter, I think I spelled that right. Her name, well, it's her name without the H. She is so adorable and funny. Thank you, girl. I got me a little superstar on my hands. She said, I hope you love my bonnets as much as I love your channel. I also have a discount code for your subscribers. We love T10. Yes, you know we love to save our coin. When you spend a minimum of $10. Love one of your loyal subscribers, Raya. I think I said that right. I think I pronounced it right. Girl, if I pronounced it wrong, I am so sorry, because you definitely spelled it out. Yes, y'all. Okay, so this is her bonnet. I like the bonnets with like that give stretch, because just in case you got a big head, it's like a one size fit all. Because some bundles, all bundles not made the same. I mean bundles, all bonnets not made the same. Some be too big, so yeah. And then it gives reversible. Is it reversible? I'm gonna just go ahead and stop trying to do too much and wear it the right way. This is amazing. This bonnet, oh yes. Oh yes. And she also sent a second one. What does this one say? Y'all know I love anything that got black something on it. Black girl magic, Black Lives Matter. I love all that kind of stuff. So yes, this one say Black girl magic. You came through with the bonnets, Miss Girl. Thank you so much. I really appreciate both companies. Once again, thank you so much to Bundle Opulence and Amirahs Baby Boutique. Thank you for sending over your products. Everything y'all need to know about these 2 companies will be in the description. So now, y'all already know, before we get into this video, I'm sure I don't gotta remind the majority of you, but if you're new here, go ahead and like this video, leave me a comment, and hit that subscribe button if you're returning and not subscribed. Now, let's go ahead and get up into this video. I have no idea what I'm gonna title this video, but I'm just gonna start, y'all, and it's gonna be ridiculous. For real, is no shade to nobody I talk about, ever. I'm literally just telling experiences that happened to me. So if you was acting a little weird and sketchy, that's just what it is. You're just acting a little weird and sketchy. Now, I don't know if I'm gonna title this, because both of these things happened within like the same time frame, like maybe a month. Ooh. A month apart from each other. I don't know if I'm gonna title this, he took his best friend V card, or his mama taught him how to go through the back door. If you catch my drift. You probably don't, but you will by the end of this video. Y'all already know when I say something is weird, It's a story time about Drew. Okay, and also y'all, let me clear this up because I seem to be getting like some new people and they don't know that Drew and Dre are two different people. I know their names are ridiculously close. It's like when I started doing these story times, Dre's name was something else, and I had made like one story time about Drew. I literally did not ever plan on talking about Drew ever again after I made that part 1 and part 2, but YouTube took part 1 down, okay? So y'all only be seeing part 2. But yeah, I never planned on talking about him again, and then somehow Dre's name became Dre because it wasn't even Dre at first. And in one video he was FC, in another video I think I named him something else. I don't know. When the house got shot up, I named him something else. And then all of a sudden, I chose Dre, and I'm like, okay, Dre gotta stay because like I like how that sound, whatever. You know, I don't know. He just gives Dre. Y'all, if Nala interrupt me for the 50s, oh, this is so cute. My baby. Dre and Drew, two different people. Okay, but the one thing that they do have in common is they was both hilarious. I ain't even gonna lie, they was both hilarious. Before I knew how weird Drew really was, I just thought he was like real funny, he was kind of annoying, but I let it slide just because he was funny. Dre, I will say Dre was like funnier though. I don't know, I just felt like I would just look at him and laugh. Like sometimes I just knew what he was thinking, and that shit would just be hella funny. And I don't know, that nigga's funny without trying. Like he's funny without trying and with trying. Like he used to crack me the up. Like that's like the biggest factor into me talking to him, because when he was trying to talk to me, I did not want him. It's always the niggas you don't want, because I didn't want Drew either. I didn't want either one of them. It's always the ones you don't want that's gonna come up in your life and flip that shit upside down. Ooh. Today we're talking about Drew, not Dre. Dre's my daughter's father and my like most recent ex. Drew, I dated him when I was like 17, 18. Anyway, when we started talking, y'all, he immediately, this is a red flag, he immediately started love bombing me. If a nigga, you just got with a nigga and he started love bombing you, that's a red flag. He do not love you. It's been a week, 7 days. He don't know nothing about you. Don't even know your middle name. He do not love you. I actually might make a video like more in depth of like how he was love bombing me and like like how it actually went down, because I remember the first time he said I love you was through text message, and I was just like, what the okay. Literally, it had been 5 days. Literally. He love bombing me, and I'm like, damn, he really liked me. You know, I kind of feel like I got tricked into like, because I didn't love him, but I kind of felt like I did, just because he would always be like,
I love you. I know you don't love me yet, but you going to. You're gonna love me. I'm gonna be the love of your life. Blah, blah, blah.
Just saying all kinds of stuff. So I'm like, dang, he really loved me. Like, do I love him back? Like, I guess I love him back. Now I'm in love. Bitch, I was not in love. When we finally broke up for good and the blinders came off, I took them hoes off. Mind you, I wasn't even that blind over him. I did absolutely nothing crazy over him, like at all. He really just lied to me the whole relationship. First of all, I didn't even have no trust issues. He was my first real relationship. And like, everything was new. I didn't know how like deceitful dudes could be. I knew dudes cheated, but just because Landon cheated with my friend, and so I knew that dudes cheated. I knew that was kind of grimy, but that still didn't mess with my trust issues. It really didn't. I was not all on him like, we be texting, until this point. Not even until this point. I'm not even gonna say until this point, because I really wasn't, but I was just like peeping like, And then, you know why? Because he really put the bug in my ear. It's like he tried his hardest to make me jealous. He will always do that. He was the weirdest dude I messed with to date. And that's actually not saying much, because I didn't mess with a lot of people, but I guess he definitely number one. So we're just gonna fast forward to the point that Drew took my virginity. Mind you, before Drew took my virginity, like, there was red flags that I was missing, but they weren't big. It was just like him lying a lot. Like, and him, like, you really think I'm dumb? Like, bro, what do you mean you gotta go to basketball camp? You're not in school. You're not like, you don't play for the community or nothing like that, but all of a sudden you be having to go to basketball camp. Boy, the most basketball you do is going down to like the park and shooting hoops with like your friends or something. Like, he was not on nobody's team or nothing. So I was just like, okay, I don't know what that's about, and I don't know why he would lie about it, but I actually did believe it for a while. This was before I realized he was like a pathological liar, everything. I know y'all saying, how can you be with somebody for 5 months and like not realize this? A nigga will play his role for however long it takes to get what the fuck he want, okay? Because people be married for years and not know that they married to a murderer, a sex addict, a down low man. You never know. Let me stop rambling. I'm not trying to confuse nobody. We weren't together for 5 months in total. We was together for 5 months before he took my virginity, basically. So yeah. And if you on the membership, you really know a little something about that. I told a little part of the story on the membership. Actually, I don't know if I even saved that live. I think I had to delete that live. It might be up. I don't know for sure. If y'all on the membership, comment below if that live's still up, where I told like a little snippet of that story. Because I know it was like a few lives where my daughter did something inappropriate and I had to take the live down because, man, the virginity story, that in itself is a whole nother story. I don't even know if I'm gonna tell it on here. It might be for the membership. I don't know. Okay, so yeah, that happens. Fast forward, mind you, if you've seen like the other story time where I'm talking about like how he's a pathological liar and everything like that, and then Chelsea, that situation, I mentioned that Drew had a friend. It was more of a frenemy. I don't even know how they were friends. Like, how are you friends with somebody plotting, trying to talk to that girl? And I was just like, and then me being so dumb and naive, because I told him straight up at one point, like, listen, I don't want you. Even if I wasn't with Drew, I wouldn't talk to you. Like, we could be cool, but you gotta stop doing this shit. In hindsight, he was a snake, but I ain't gonna lie, he didn't lie. Like, I know somebody gonna be like, well, how is he a snake and he didn't lie? He told the truth, just trust me. So he was always telling me like little shit. Now, he would throw some hater shit in, trying to hate. Like, he wouldn't talk shit about Drew, but he would just say little slick hater shit, like all kinds of shit. Maybe I'll break down that whole situation one day, because it was very, very messy. He stopped talking to Drew because Drew was weird, and I agree. In the end, I'm like, nigga, you couldn't have been told me this. He the one who told me that Drew did what he did with his cousin. And then I confronted Drew about it and he didn't deny it. So yeah, you did that shit. So basically keep this friend in mind. He don't come into play right now, but he will. So keep him in mind. And I believe I called him like Herbert or something in that other video. Yeah, so let's fast forward for Drew. Mind you, he took my virginity, blah, blah, blah. It seems like after that situation, everything started going downhill. It's like after we got intimate, I started noticing a whole lot. Either he started being even more weird or my eyes finally opened up. Okay, so Drew is from California. His mom lived in California. For some reason, he was down here living with his grandma. I know that he always used to talk about his mom.
My mom finna come, I'm finna move with her, blah, blah, blah.
Mind you, now I know people do still live with their parents at like 19, 20, but at this point, I think he was like 20 or 21. So you talking about your mom finna come and you gonna move with her, and he was so excited, like he was like a 13-year-old. Sir, shouldn't you be on your shit like trying to move out? Because I don't know about nobody else, but I was trying to move out. I would work my ass off at Popeyes. Yo, I don't know how I thought I was moving out working at Popeyes. But in the back of my head, I was like, yeah, I'm finna work these 80 hours so I can move out. I used to work overtime and everything. Y'all, that would have never added up. I would have had to work 100 hours a week to be able to move out. Not even that, 200, bitch, because Popeyes paid me $7.35. So he used to always talk about his mom. This was before I even realized he was a mama's boy. Like, he was hyping me. He was like, yeah, I'm about to move by you and blah, 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 move closer. I'm gonna be able to see you a lot more and da, 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 because he lived far. So yeah, I didn't have a car yet, so we would have to find rides for each other. Mind you, Drew is a little bit older than me, so I mean, I really can't talk because I ain't have a car, but I just kind of felt like he should have had a car. I don't know. I mean, he wasn't that much older than me, but this is the main reason why I think older dudes talk to younger girls, because like they kind of be in the same predicament. Like, I'm younger and you act younger. I'm childish and you act childish, basically, at least in my opinion. Looking back, Drew was really not on his shit enough, like at all. I don't even think he's on his shit to this day. So yeah. Let me stop. I don't know what's going on in that man life. You can talk about your mama because you love your mama and da da da. But this was before I realized that he was a mama's boy. He used to be like,
oh, my mama's so beautiful. My mom is perfect.
And I thought it was a little weird, but I'm like, okay, he really loves his mom. And honestly, I didn't think mama's boy. I just thought like he was really close to his mom. I'm really just thinking he close to his mom because he did real gentlemanly stuff. Like, He will open a door. Like if we about to walk in together somewhere, he will open a door. He always opened the car door. I could tell like his mama tried to raise him right. I think he had to come down here first, and his mom had to like stay behind and like tie up some things in California or whatever to get ready to move here. Fast forward. All right, now we're gonna fast forward. His mom finally comes. She moved closer, but it wasn't close. It was still like a 30-minute ride. So yeah, his mama come. I meet his mom. She's very, very nice. I don't know, like it was regular. It wasn't like nothing special or anything. She was really pretty. I can't say that. She was really pretty. It's crazy because when I started working at Walmart, I seen a lady. I thought his mom worked at Walmart because I was working with a lady that damn near looked almost like his mom. I mean, same complexion, same short haircut, everything. Until the lady started talking and I was like, dang, the lady was like from Jamaica or something. Yeah, I think Drew, no shade, I think Drew looked like his dad or something because I don't know, his mama was real pretty. Unless that wasn't his real mama child, who knows? Because like I told y'all, if y'all know, you know. The siblings in Drew family, like nobody was who Drew said he was. The little brother was actually the uncle. The sister was adopted. The cousin was, I don't even know, bitch. I have no idea. So yeah, time going by, I'm going over to Drew mama's house like every weekend. Wait, because this next part made me realize I'm leaving out a huge part. Drew thought he could sing. How could I have left that out for so long? He thought he could sing. No, and not like, oh, I think, oh, I'm about to sing to you. Oh, ha, 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 I'm just playing. No. He thought he was the next Music Soul Child. Getting him to sing to me, it was like pulling teeth, y'all. And I promise you, I never wanted him to sing to me. He used to want me to want him to sing. Because he'd be like,
babe, I'm finna sing to you. I'm finna sing to you. Hold on, I'm about to call you.
So I'd be like, okay. Like, I was nervous. I was a little embarrassed. Because, bitch, if you can't sing, I'm gonna laugh at you. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I was childish. Yeah, he called me. I'm like, you gonna sing? And he was like, nah, I ain't gonna sing. I changed my mind, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, okay. And he was like, why, you want me to sing to you? All right, I'm finna sing. Only if you want me to. And I'm like, yeah, sure, you can go ahead. He was like, nah, you don't sound like you really want me to. And I'm like, go ahead and sing. What are you gonna sing? He was like, I'm gonna sing Music Soul Child, Love. I think it's called Love. And so I'm like, okay, go ahead and sing it. And he was like, nah, I changed my mind. I ain't gonna sing. I might sing for you one day, but you gotta earn that, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, okay. And he was like, you really want me to sing for you? You really want me to? I'll do it if you really want me to. And I'm like, boy, if you don't, do you wanna sing or not? Can you sing or not? He starts singing, y'all. I thought I could be mean. I didn't even have it in my heart to be mean. Like, he thought he killed it. The way he hit those high notes. After he was done, he was like, oh my God, my heart beating so fast right now. Did you like it? I really love you. That's how much I love you, blah, blah, blah. Y'all, I promise you, I want to be like, nigga, get the f off my phone. And then he was a smoker, bro. You was a smoker and you don't practice. So he sound like one of them things that, no shade to the people that got the thing that talk like this. He sound like, so many things that. Boy, get. I know some singers smoke trees, but yeah, I remembered that because of what's gonna happen next. So fast forward, Drew called me out of nowhere and he was like, what you doing? I'm by your house, I'm finna come get you. And I'm like, how close are you? He said, I'm gonna be there in an hour. I'm like, okay, cool, I got time to get ready, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, okay, whatever. Well, I get up, I get ready, I wand curl the crap out of my hair, y'all. This is like around the time my hair was red, and then like, I had that same wand curl. I had that same wand curler like that I just used in my last video. I have a picture around this time. I think we had actually broken up in this picture, but I used to wear my hair the same way. If I still have the picture I'm thinking about, I'm gonna insert the picture. Just so if you wanna see how I looked around this time. I'm getting real cute, got a whole house smell like burnt hair, yeah. About like an hour and a half later, Drew come, he called me, he was like, yeah, I'm outside, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, I'm about to come out, da, da, da. So yeah, I walk outside, I see somebody in the driver's seat that's not Drew. So I'm like, okay. I don't know why I thought he was driving to come pick me up by himself, knowing damn well he ain't have no car. I at least expected to see his other friend, the friend that was also, y'all, if y'all seen the other story time where the friend cornered me in the bathroom and he was like, what he say, let's do this. Nigga, let's do what? I expected to see him or something, but it wasn't. So I get closer and I see that it's Drew mama. Before I get in the car, Drew get out the car, run around the car to open my car door. And I'm like, okay, you little gentleman. So yeah, she's like, hey, beautiful, how's your day? Blah, blah, blah. Super nice. She was so freaking nice. I feel like I really didn't get to know her because I think I had only known her for like a few months. She got stern with me one time, but it was just like, okay, shit is about to get weird. So I think I spoke too soon. So yeah, we driving, y'all. I promise you, I kind of felt like I was third wheeling on a date. Like it wasn't nothing weird, but it was like, you know how people talk to you, like I know it's a mother's son, but it was like, the dynamic was weird. I can't even explain it. So yeah, they in a car, they talking. I'm just in the backseat, just doing like a little giggle every now and then. I'm like, oh, yeah. You know, like trying to stay in a conversation, but bitch, this was not my time to shine. Sit in the back and shut up. Okay, that's what I should have did. So yeah, they drive. So yeah, his mama's driving and a song come on and she start like singing it a little bit. And Drew was like,
mama sing that song, you can sing.
And then he turned around to me, he was like, my mama got a beautiful voice, Ma, you gonna sing, you gonna sing? She was like, only if you sing with me. I mean, I guess, I don't know. Should I say that? The dynamic was weird. I'm gonna keep it like that. I ain't even gonna go into no detail of it because I'm not even trying to say too much. So they both start singing. The mom was okay, but Drew had his eyes closed and he was like feeling it, and I'm like, what is he feeling? I'm in the back, y'all. I promise you, my face is just like, I don't know how to feel. Like, I'm just like I don't know what to do when they singing and bonding and shit. So like I wasn't hyping them because honestly it was not good. The mom was okay, but Drew sucked. I'm so sorry about it. And I really should have told him because I probably gassed him too much. Now he think he could sing. Just like I gassed him too much and now he thought he had a big thing, if you know what I mean. So yeah, they had that little moment. After the moment done, the song go off. He turned to me and he was like,
I told you I could sing.
Da da da. My mom got a beautiful voice and that. I'm like, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I even took it a step further and I was like, where did y'all learn how to sing? The mom did. She had a little. I feel like she could harmonize or something. I don't know. Maybe she was a little rusty. I don't know. But Drew, you sucked. I'm sorry. I was not listening because y'all cannot sing, so I don't even care. I swear to God, I was not listening, but I'm pretty sure they said something about like singing in church or something. Fast forward, we get to the house. As soon as we get into the apartment, his mom did this a lot. She burned sage. And I was like, oh, okay, she's trying to get the negativity up out of here. Okay, that's fine because like if you got too many people in your house, you need to be burning sage. But the thing is that I didn't know, she was doing all this shit with the door closed. The front door was closed, all the windows was down. Babe, you are bringing out the negative energy only for it to circulate. Like it's not going anywhere. That was the first time I had smelled sage and that shit stunk. Not a fan. So yeah, Drew was all up on me. He's like touching my leg, like hugging me and stuff because I'm sitting at the counter in a chair and he's like just hugging all up on me, whatever like that. So he said something like kind of freaky and I'm like, boy, your mama is right there. And he was like,
man, she already know. She already know what we doing.
And I'm like, how, sir? I hope you're not telling your mama about us in our life. Our fake life, because that's what we had was not a sex life. I'm so sorry. So I guess his mom caught that and like she kept it in the back of her head or whatever. So she getting ready to leave and stuff. And we both sitting at the counter or whatever. So she come in the kitchen and like she's like in front of the sink. So basically this is the counter. I'm on this side, she's like on that side. So yeah, she's just talking. She was like,
you better not be smoking in my house.
And da 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 da. Mind you, her apartment was nice, so I understand that. Like, who the smokes in apartments anyway, unless it's like a trap house or something? Or not even apartments in your home that you live in. If you smoking in a home that you live in, why? Like, tell me right now why. So she's giving this whole speech and she was like,
I know that you guys are sexually active, but y'all better not be sexing in my house.
When I tell you that was the most embarrassed I have ever been, like at that time. First of all, why do you know that we are sexually active? Secondly, sexing? Really? Not intimate, having intercourse, just sexing, like nasty, dirty sexing. Like when she said that, I promise, I'm just looking at her the whole time while she's giving Drew the speech. And she was like, y'all better not be sexing. I was like, Ma'am, I was embarrassed. I was really embarrassed. Like, I can't even make eye contact with you no more, ma'am. Drew was like,
Mom, we know, oh my God, we know, da-da-da.
Just like trying to overtalk her. And she was like, no, I mean it, I'm not playing, blah, blah, blah. So he was like still trying to overtalk. So they're going back and forth. I'm not saying anything because I'm embarrassed. Like, I got this like crazy awkward smile on my face because that's what my face does when I'm embarrassed. She was like,
Yeah, I know how it can be when you're young. I know y'all young and y'all horny
and stuff like that. I'm like, did she just say horny, bro? No. Horny. Oh my God. Oh, I don't even know if I can say that on here. I might have to bleep that out. I don't know how this subject came up, but somehow we got on the subject of anal. You know what? I don't think I can say that either, so I'm gonna reword it. Somehow we got on the subject of going through the back door. If you know, you know. Y'all, we are talking about going through the back door like it's regular conversation. All of a sudden, the conversation go from PG to PG-13 to rated R to XXX. So the mom like said something real quick, like, I know from experience that going through the back door is like the most pleasure you will ever like receive. I'm trying to put this so lightly. I'm trying to tiptoe over this. But oh my God, maybe I should have put this on a membership because I'm like, what? Y'all, I say what, but I meant like, what the f did you just say? And why the f are you saying it? She must have thought I meant like, what, girl, for real? Because ma'am, I did not need to hear the rest. So she was like, yeah, your butt actually gets wet. And oh my God, y'all, I don't even know if I can say this. I don't even know if I can say this. Basically, in long story short, she said the behind gets wet like the, okay? And that's something I did not know. I learned that day and it stuck with me from here on out, there on out, whatever. I'm just sitting at that damn counter wondering, how did we get to this? Why are we on this subject? And why is you talking about this in front of your son? So Drew is over here like co-signing everything she said. So I look at him and I'm like, really? And he was like,
yeah, my mama taught me how to go through the back door. Go through the back door.
Sir, no. So at the time, I'm like, Drew, that do not sound right. Like, you need to reword that shit. But like, I'm not saying like him and his mom ever did anything inappropriate, but like just from how they be talking, I'm like, she probably did coach him and tell him what to do. I don't know. But at the time, I'm thinking, you need to reword that. He probably did not need to reword that. Honestly, it didn't throw up no red flags because I thought it came out wrong, but looking back on what I know now, there's a red flag. I need to go buy a red flag. That's what I need to go buy. I'm just sitting there in awe, and she just eating like she didn't just give me a breakdown on going through the back door. I'm on my phone. I'm trying to disconnect from this conversation because I don't want to hear y'all. I even go into the bathroom at one point and come out the bathroom and they still like kind of on the subject. Bruh, let it go, please. So yeah, at this point, she's packing up and leaving. I'm just go ahead and fast forward. That shit was awkward. I'm just go ahead and fast forward. As she's leaving, as she's leaving, I mean literally walking out the door, she says,
no sexing.
Please get out. I was just looking like, oh my God. I was so scared. Like, I don't know. I thought she had like invisible cameras or micro cameras and she was gonna catch us. So I was like, no, your mom said no, like da da da. And he was like,
bruh, she's just talking. How she know? Like, you're like, my mom cool. Like, we was just talking about this and talking about that. Like, my mom cool. I told her everything anyway.
Blah, blah, blah. Like, she just playing basically. Of course, this nigga tried it. I'm resisting for the longest, but we actually end up doing it, whatever. But honestly, us doing it, I don't even feel like we used to do it right. Now that I'm like older or whatever, I don't feel like we was doing it right. I don't know, it just felt wrong. It didn't, I don't know, it was something. It was, something was off about the way that we used to do things. But he swore like, I don't know. We're gonna get there. Y'all, let me tell you this cringy side story because one time I was at his house and he was like, I want you to wear some sexy panties for me next time you come over because I'm trying to eat. So I was like, Okay, first of all, you can't do that in my regular drawers, but okay, whatever. So honestly, nobody had ever done that. Like I said, he took my virginity very, very, very inexperienced. So I was scared of that. I ain't even gonna lie. I don't care. At my big age of 18, yes, I was scared of that. Yes. So let me tell y'all how inexperienced and ignorant I was. Not like ignorant in a bad way. So he was like, yeah, I want you to wear some sexy red panties. So I'm like, red, why red, blah, 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 whatever. We going back and forth. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna go get some red panties. Y'all, I go to the store and get some regular, and by the store, I mean Walmart. I'm not even trying to shit on Walmart because Walmart do got some cute lingerie. They got some cute lingerie. But I go to the store, I get the pack, like y'all, I'm not even in the lingerie aisle. I'm not even in the lingerie aisle. I'm on the pack panties aisle. Searching high and low for a pack of panties with some red drawers, not panties, drawers. I finally found a pack of panties with some red drawers, and I mean it's like briefs, or are they called briefs? It's like the panties, like, I don't know. There was regular panties. Honestly, they was drawers. If you know the difference, you know the difference. I feel like you wear panties every day, or panties or thongs, and then when you're on your period or something, you wear drawers. Okay. So yeah, I bought some drawers. Okay, so that means they was big, and they covered my whole butt. And I actually got them on this day. So we go up in the room, and I was like, this is so freaking embarrassing. Okay. So I go up in there and I'm like, I got the red panties and da-da-da-da. And he was like, you got lingerie on? Let me see, take that shit off, da-da-da-da. So, y'all, I'm embarrassed. I take my pants off. And he see these big ass drawers. And he was like, oh, okay. Y'all, nothing else. Nothing else, just, oh, okay. Oh, bruh. At that very moment, it clicked to me like, you're a dummy. These are not the underwear. Girl, these not even boy shorts. Because you know boy shorts can even pass. These is big ass drawers. And you stupid. Honestly, like later on, he used to say shit like, before the dude like pulled me, when I went with him and the dude pulled me out the car by like my legs, he would say shit like,
I remember when you were so innocent and blah, 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 and you didn't even know this and you didn't know nothing about that and da-da-da-da.
And I'm like, but she used to look at me like I was stupid and like slow when I didn't know sexual stuff, So we're gonna go ahead and fast forward again, but not too much. And at this point, Drew is telling me like his brother is about to move to Houston from California, and he gotta go to California to get his brother, I don't know, whatever, they had to come back together or something. I don't know why, but he had to go to California. And, oh, I forgot to mention, he had a best friend. He would always, not always, in the beginning, he would always talk about this best friend. It was a girl. But, like, down the line, he kind of stopped, and he kind of stopped talking to her. At least I thought he did. I don't know, because he would always delete every message. Who knows? He was probably still talking to her. Who knows? So yeah, when he's telling me about how he got to go get his brother, blah, 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 and he was like, yeah, I got to see my best friend, and da-da-da. And I'm like, skirt! Friend, why do you need to see this girl? And he was like, yeah, I just haven't seen her in some years. We just gonna catch up and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, but wasn't you the same one telling me that this best friend loved you and liked you and da-da-da-da-da? And you friend zone her? Honestly, I don't even think I believed those lies back then. I was just gonna say I was real stupid to believe those lies, but I don't think I did. Honestly, in the back of my head, I felt like it probably was the other way around. Like he was always trying to get at her and she put him in the friend zone, because usually that's how it is. Like I was naive, but not that naive. He's talking about how he gonna see her. I mean, honestly, he only told me stuff like that so I could be jealous. Like I promise you, I was not jealous of nothing ever. I really just was not. That's why when I say, when it comes to Dre, voodoo. That man did voodoo on me, okay? Because like with Drew, I was not jealous ever. But he would try to put little bugs in my head to make me jealous of certain things in certain situations. Whole time, the nigga was lame, bruh. Whole time, I could not see, just because he kind of manipulated shit. Y'all, whole time here in California, I don't hear nothing from this dude. Nothing. But you know what? I wasn't tripping. How I would have tripped on Dre, wasn't tripping at all. And it's at this point that my eyes are starting to open, because when he get back, I feel like, bro, you could have said anything. You could have said, I lost my phone, I broke my phone, or somebody stole my phone, I left it in a store, something. This man gonna tell me I forgot my phone at home. I forgot my phone in my top drawer. This is the stuff I be saying when I say that he thought I was stupid and he told me the most ridiculous lies. This is the kind of lies. Nobody is going to California, a whole nother state, and forget their phone. Nobody is driving to the airport without the airport. Nobody driving to the airport without realizing they forgot their phone, getting on the plane, taking off on the plane, going to a whole nother state, landing. Like, what can you do without a phone in this day and age? Nothing. He really used to try it. He really did. I don't even fight him on this lie because I promise you he could go back and forth and then the lie would just get bigger and bigger. If you look up pathological, what the is wrong with me? It's this damn martini, this margarita. If you look up pathological liar in the dictionary, I promise you it's gonna be him, his little goofy ass picture throwing up blood right by it because he thought he was a blood. That's a whole nother story. The first time I ever heard Christmas tree, what you doing for Christmas? That's the kind of shit that I used to go through. What you doing for Christmas? Get off my damn phone, nigga. A few days passed by, we actually on the phone, and here he goes. He start with the BS. He like,
Tati, I gotta tell you something.
I'm like, what? At this point, when the dude said, oh, I gotta tell you something, it didn't ring no red flags to me. Lil Dre had said that, ooh. So he was making me promise all kind of stuff. Promise you not gonna break up with me. Promise you still gonna love me. Promise this, promise that, promise that. Y'all, I promise you that this was going on for 20 minutes. He was convincing me to promise him everything for like 20 minutes. And I'm just like, bro, what did you do? Like, what's going on? Finally, getting this out of him was like pulling teeth because he loved to play mind games. He loved to try to make me jealous. Like, he loved just trying to get a reaction out of me. I don't know if he just wanted to like feel validated or whatever, but he just loved doing stuff like that. Finally, he was like,
when I went to Cali, I took my best friend virginity.
Long story short. So I'm like, what? So he was like, yeah, I'm sorry. I love you, da da da. She begged me to. Like, y'all, just going into this whole thing, like in the back of my head, I was like, this dude is a pathological liar and he thinks that I am stupid. Just like the time he claimed that his little brother / uncle was texting me off of his phone talking about he fighting an officer, he about to go to jail, da da da. I'm telling you, when the little brother was texting me off of his phone that one time, he was giving me a play-by-play. He was like, man, Drew get into it with an officer. He about to fight this officer. He's going to jail. They're putting him in handcuffs. Like, play-by-play. It was like message for message. And then like an hour later, Drew called me. You don't get out of jail. Knowing what I know now, you don't get out of jail that fast. He used to just do stuff like that just to like upset me. I don't know. I don't know what his like MO was, but he used to just say stuff like that. So he's telling me this about his best friend, and the biggest part of me, like I said, believe it because he used to always talk to me about this girl. We gonna call her Serena. For the longest, and if I heard anybody with that name, I would be like, oh, I hate that name. But mind you, her real name is not a name that you hear like on a day-to-day because it's not like really common. So anytime I heard that name, I would just be like, ooh, who named Serena? Can't stand Serenas. That didn't last that long though. It really didn't. He pretty much giving me a play-by-play of what happened, how she begged him, and talking about how she just wanted to get it out the way, and you my best friend, so I just want you to take my virginity, like it don't have to mean nothing, da da da. Just like this whole story. I feel like he premeditated this damn story. I'm silent, I'm not talking, and he was like, you mad at me, don't be mad at me, I'm so sorry, da da da. Mind you, this is a grown-ass man, a quote-unquote grown-ass man, doing this kind of stuff. So eventually I hang up in his face because there's nothing more to talk about. He blowing me up, whatever. I don't know. I think he liked that kind of stuff. Like, he really do. I'm not answering. He started texting me. I'm just playing. I was playing with you. After he sent me them like 2 paragraphs or whatever, he called me again and I answered. And I'm like, what? What the fuck are you talking? Like, why are you playing like this? And he was like, bro, I'm playing, bro. He talked like a Cali dude. Like, you could, being like living in Houston for so long, you could tell who not from Houston. And like when people come talking different, it really stand out. And he talked like a Cali dude. Like, I don't know if he just made this kind of stuff up or that's really how Cali people talk. But the main things he would say is catting.
You catting, bro. You catting. Why you catting? Like,
I guess that means like playing or lying or something. He used to say, when he would get ready to smoke, he would like, yeah, I'm about to pack a bowl with my brother and da 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 da. And then he would do the hard ERs on stuff like like people from Cali do. No, let me do it. Let me do his voice.
Bro, I'm just playing with you, bro. I ain't do that, bro. I been took her virginity, bro.
I promise you, after every word, he said, bro. I promise you. So he telling me how he been took her virginity when he used to live in California and all this and all that. And I'm like, what? So you went from just now taking it to you been took it? Like, what's going on? Because now you lying for real. Like, which one is it? And he was like, bro, I been did that and da 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 da. Like, really trying to convince me and paint this picture of how this happened before he even knew I existed. And then this dude had the nerve to say, I only mess with virgins. I only mess with virgins. That ain't nothing new for me, da 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 da. And I'm just thinking, like, who is this person? Him saying that did make me raise an eyebrow, but then, you know what? He tried to sugarcoat it like, I just don't like girls that be with everybody and mess around with everybody. I like my females to have like one body or no bodies, blah, blah, blah. Like some real manipulative shit he said. Fast forward from the day that he trying to convince me that he didn't sleep with Serena when he went to California. Fast forward, I'm back over his house. His mom, I don't know, she used to go out a lot because, hey, like she's single, she was beautiful, so I would be in these streets too. We chilling and stuff. All of a sudden, he about to smoke. His phone started going off back to back to back to back. Y'all, I promise you, it's like he didn't even hear it. He just chilling, rolling up in the room. Basically, he ignored that shit. I'm just like, matter of fact, his phone never went off. Thinking back, he probably already had always had his phone on silent, thinking back. So I'm like, somebody needs you. Like somebody is blowing you up. He was like, man, I'll check it later, blah, blah, blah. I'm with my baby right now. I'm with my queen, da, 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 da. So when his phone actually go off again, and I just glance over and I see that it's Serena. So I'm like, Serena needs you. Like she done sent you about 5 messages. You need to see what Serena wants. So we kind of get into it and I'm like, well, what does Serena want then? Because mind you, he already planted this bug in my head for me to be jealous. Who knows if it's even true looking back. But yeah, he already planted this bug in my head, so now I'm bugging. So he was like,
she don't want nothing. I don't even know why she texted me. Like, I don't even talk to her. I haven't talked to her since I seen her in California, blah, blah, blah.
So I'm like, I thought you didn't see her in California. I thought everything was a joke. Like, I thought the whole situation, you said you lied and you didn't even see her. You got caught in your lie, sir.
Nah, I did see her. I never said I didn't
see her. Yes, the fuck you did. I promise you he did. I don't forget nothing. He was like, oh man, if I did see her, it was only for like a second. I was probably with my bros and da 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 da. Mind you, he was a fake gangbanger. I don't know if I said that or not, but yeah, he's a fake gangbanger. So he was just talking like he ran some part of California. Doubt it. He never fooled me with the gangbanging thing. Like, I always knew that was cap. Like, come on now. You soft. Like, so yeah, we going back and forth about Serena. He finally picked up his phone and opened. He was like, I'm gonna prove to you that I don't even talk to her and blah, blah, blah. So he opened his phone, go to her messages, and it is only her 5 messages. You deleted the other messages. Back then, I believed that, yes, she might be up in his phone talking to herself, but knowing what I know now, he deleted the messages. He's reading me the messages. This girl in his phone talking about, you need to call me now. You finna end a friendship over some pussy. Are you serious? Blah, blah, blah. Who knows what he told her? He told me that he said that he can't talk to her anymore out of respect for his girlfriend, his wife. He used to call me his wife.
My wife?
This girl literally spelled out, How she spelled I don't remember. But I read it and I was like, did this girl just spell out Because I was confused. I was like, Like, I was confused at first because who the f is gonna spell So she was like, Drew, you not finna stop talking to me and blah, blah, blah. I know your mom. I'm about to call your mom. She needs to talk some sense into you and blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, what is she talking about? What is she doing? Did she call your mom? Blah, blah, blah. So he was like, I don't know if she called her. Like, I just got these messages. My mom obviously not here. Maybe she did call her. I don't know. In the midst of us like talking about it, Serena called again. So I'm like, you need to answer that. You need to answer the phone. He refused to answer. Serena called again. So I'm like, Drew, if you do not answer this phone, I will leave this house right now. Mind you, who am I threatening? I didn't have no ride. I was far from the house. How was I getting home? So he answered like, hello, with this smirk on his face. Y'all, I'm trying not to cuss. This smug little smirk on his face. Like, you could tell he was trying to like mask his happiness. And like, I don't know, but it was not working. So it turned into like this smirk. Ooh, I'm like, put it on speaker. You need to put that phone on speaker. So he put it on speaker. He put the phone on speaker. And she just going in like, I'm about to call your mom. How you gonna end a friendship like this? Da 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 da. Over some. All she kept saying is over some. I'm gonna say pee. Over some pee. No, I'm gonna say vagina. Over some vagina. Really, really. She got you sprung like that. She sprung off her stuff and da da da. She was saying vagina. This boy is like, you know how you on the phone and you like, I don't know, he pacing back and forth in the room. He actually go up in the bathroom. When he tried to go in the bathroom and close the door, I'm like, open the bathroom door. So she hear me in the background and she was like, this B know you on the phone with me? This B know you answering the phone with me while she there? And I'm like, why is she reacting like this if y'all are only friends? I'm like, Drew, tell this hoe stop disrespecting me. I'm talking loud enough so where she can hear me. And she was like, shut the fuck up, B. Shut up, B. What the fuck you like just going off. And I'm like, this is not a friendship. This is giving more than friends. And I'm like, hang up on that bitch. Hang up on that bitch. And so he hang up on her. He loving every minute of me being jealous. Like, he got this dumb smirk on his face still. He loving it. And I'm just like, take me home. Find me a ride home. Get your raggedy ass friends to take me home. Find one of them, da da da. Not me calling somebody raggedy and I'm the one with no car. I mean, when I tell you, he like in the kitchen with his arms on the counter like this, lean back with his legs crossed, just like watching me like freak out, smirking. I don't know if I was validating like the fact that I cared about him. I really didn't show my feelings like that. I really still don't show my feelings like that. But yeah, he's just loving it. He always used to be like, oh, you don't act like you love me and da 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 da. So yeah, he started doing a little weird shit like this. So he was like,
just calm down, babe, calm down. I don't want her. She's in Cali. What the hell I'm gonna do with her? She's in another state.
Talking to me so calm, as if I was freaking crazy. As if I was going off for no reason. So yeah, he stayed trying to calm me down. Eventually he do calm me down. Then he started trying to mess around. Boy, if you do not take your hands off of me, it's not going down because I still want to go home. Oh yeah, y'all, me getting home that night was like the biggest thing. Oh, and then on top of me wanting to go home, I kind of had to go home because it was like maybe an hour and a half before like my curfew. Yes, y'all, I grew up in a strict household and I had a little curfew. So I was like, you know what? Perfect. Let me get on and get to getting, because I will play around to the last minute and always be late and always get in trouble. So I'm like, good, we into it. Now I can leave. He talking about his friend was coming. He did not want me to leave. He was like, why you leaving? Just stay. Please don't leave, blah, blah, blah. The whole time I'm like, call your friends. Call so-and-so to come pick me up. The same dude from this Hannah situation. Call him, call this person, call that person, come pick me up, da da da. So he was like, I called him, somebody on the way, blah, blah, blah. Mind you, like the whole 45 minutes went by. Nobody ever came. I had to wait till his mom got home. His mom got home at probably like damn near 12. And yeah, I was hella late. So yeah, I'm gonna leave this story right here because I don't know how long I've been talking for. I feel like I've been talking for a long time and it's just like so much to Drew. It's like an onion with him. Like I could sit here all day just peeling back all the layers of our ridiculously, I don't even know, relationship. The relationship was ridiculous. I promise you, I'm like 90% sure that he cheated with his best friend. Like he tried to sell me the story that one time on the phone, but after that, he was feeding into it, and I really feel like when he went to Cali, he took her virginity. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment and hit that subscribe button if you are returning. I know I don't have to tell y'all twice. I'm pretty sure the majority of y'all did. Thank you so much. I love y'all. Y'all already know the vibes. I'm gonna see y'all in my next video. Bye. Ooh, get your liquor for this one. I love it, boo.
Don't you love it?
I do.
Thank you guys for giving me a little crown.
Aww, you're the sweetest.
Thank you for knowing that I'm a princess, guys.
Aww. And tune in for this tea. Shut the fuck. I'm so sick of my neighbors. Okay. Black power. Okay, I don't know. I want to see if I'm saying that right. Shooby dooby. Y'all, them little stupid ass Hulu commercials be getting stuck in my head. Okay, whatever. Ooh, my God. Y'all like my creamery? Oh, and also if you're interested in this hair, this is a wig and I uploaded a video about it, so it should be like right under this video. So yeah, or yeah. Oh, I might have to blur that out. I'm not trying to have Henny copyright me. When you don't want a nigga, stick to your gun. Shit, I learned that when I was broke. Now I already got the coloring. My baby already coloring. This is beautiful. This is beautiful, babe. I love it. Can you go color another one? Ooh, that's cute. Flip through it. It's a lot of cute ones. Good job, booby. This is very, very cute, Papa. My baby, my baby. Your kids ever roll up on you and check you like they the mama? Or they the parent? Damn, you must want to pay this rent, huh? Why you doing this? And why you doing that? And why you move that over here? Ma'am, you sound like you want to pay some rent. Anyway, I forgot what I was saying. Ooh, he was a pathological liar. Drew was the true definition of a pathological liar. 100%. Damn, this little margarita kicking in. Bitch, it's too early in the stir for me to be swaying side to side. Oh my God. Okay, let me hurry up, bitch, cause that motherfucker kicking in. Not me drinking it like juice and then tripping when I start to slurring. Y'all, I'm not high. My eyes low. I'm tipsy, ho. This is why I don't drink and record, bitch. Ooh, y'all trying to get me drunk. Forgot what the fuck I was saying for real. Any other time I'd be like, I forgot what I was saying, bitch. I just like lost track, bitch. I dead ass forgot now. I don't know what the fuck I was talking about. I'm gonna start going out again, cause listen, it's giving old lady. It's giving old lady. I really wanna go to California. I really wanna go to Vegas. And I wanna go somewhere cold, cause I don't know what's up with Houston. I was gonna call it Houston. Where is that on the map? Houston, bitch, I'm from Houston. I need to go. I'm about to go. I can't do this. Hold on. I don't know what the fuck that was about. Anyway, yeah. He couldn't wait for his little mama to come. I don't know, it was really messy. So yeah, I'm like, you couldn't have been telling me. Like 725 or 735. It was one of them. At one point, I think I got a 10-cent raise, so it was both of them actually. So yeah, y'all, this little margarita motherfucker hitting. You hear me? You hear me? It's like I can't stop talking or be still because that motherfucker gonna knock me down, okay? I'm gonna come back with a different shirt, different hairstyle, different makeup, cause bitch, it's gonna be a new day by the time I finish this video. So yeah. Not Nyla, put the coloring book under the dough so I can see what she colored. I love it.
Thank you.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
You're welcome, baby. Thank you, sweetie. Y'all, I've been biting my fucking tongue like this. I don't know why. I don't know why. Why do I do that? I be like, yo, girl, and da-da-da-da-da. Bitch, it's not biting your fucking tongue. My tongue be bleeding and shit. My sharp ass tooth right here. The fuck? Okay, so yeah. What was I trying? What was I saying? No, I dead ass forgot. I love it, baby. If Nyla started this coloring book under the door, what was that? I'm not thinking nothing of it. I'm like, okay. It's just the mama that was just, you know, trying to raise her son right or whatever. Girl. Sorry. It was like getting him to, what the fuck my ring light doing? Oh shit. I'm so sorry. This is not no shade to nobody. If any one of them happened to come across this video, it was alright, okay? I would have been like, nigga, get off my phone. I wasn't mean. Now, I wasn't mean back then when I was younger, but I really feel like I was more blunt. I don't know when the people pleasing ass bitch came along, but yeah, she was, people pleaser T was around for a while. I don't know where that bitch came from. I promise you that's how he sound, bro. This nigga smoke a pound every day. You think you can sing, baby? Come on now. Come on now. Tell my aunt I'm going with Drew, and that's crazy because I really don't introduce my auntie, nobody. Like, I've talked to people and dudes and stuff. Never met my aunt. Matter of fact, I think he met my aunt by default. Yeah, he met her by default because, yeah, he wasn't even supposed to meet her. So I get in the back seat and I sit behind her. She's like, hey, beautiful. Why is my phone never on Do Not Disturb? Basically, play. You done ran down, I can't, I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not trying to get demonetized. I don't know why, y'all, I don't know why it took for him to like see cute panties for him to still wanna eat. But he ain't say nothing about it or nothing. Like, he was just like, all right, I guess, not even turned off, but just like, all right, this bitch is slow, whatever. I don't know. Girls like to be cute and be like, my period panties, your period draws, because ain't nothing cute about them draws. Okay, panties are cute, draws are for your period. Am I kicking my ring light? I can't even tell. How many virginities have you taken, sir? The blinders be blinding. And he was like, this nigga said something like, so I take a lot of girls' virginities, that ain't nothing special. Because any other time, he pretended to be like this sweet, like, dude, like so freaking sweet, love bomb the crap out of you. But on this particular day, he must have had like something up his ass. I don't know what. Let me stop. I'm not gonna say what I was thinking. But yeah, something crawled up his butt and he was like, and he got all ignorant. And I was like, what? Like, it really got to a point when I was thinking like, who is this person? My neighbors are so freaking loud. I feel like I just look cockeyed. I don't know. All of a sudden his phone started going off back to back to back. Hold on. His whole existence was a facade to me back then, basically, to put it like short, to give y'all the short version. So yeah, he hang up on her. At this point, I didn't even know he was a bum either. I didn't even know he was a bum yet, but yeah, that's coming up real soon.